Any mention?
Yes, Mr. Roti.
Milord, I have already informed my friend Subir. Item number 38, Milord. The last item of the hearing list, Milord.
Yes.
Maybe passed over, Milord. Actually, one document we have not yet received from the university. So I have requested, and we are requesting the university also directly. So about a week's time or so.
Okay, 1 week, yes. As a request. Yes.
Obliged.
Please, Your Lordship. Well, I'm making a mention for urgent listing for tomorrow, my Lord.
What's pending
It's an
matter?
arbitration petition, my Lord. The mandate of the tribunal is about to expire soon, my Lord. For extension of time, my Lord, under section 29A.
29A.
29A, my Lord. For tomorrow, Lordship. Obliged.
May it please Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 27, Your Lordship. Your Lordship,
Yes.
since the learned DSGI is indisposed today, Your Lordship, I'm praying for a week's time.
1 week is.
Your Lordship, and similar prayer for item 36 and 37, which are connected matters, Your Lord. 37.
You inform the other side?
Your Lordship.
Okay, 1 week is.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 26, Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, talk for settlement is going on, Lordship, and
What's the other side?
status,
But last
Lordship.
time you said no settlement.
Your Lordship, I apologize. Miss Ailingwa is in this matter, Your Lordship, and she's in court number 3.
Doesn't matter. You want time.
Lordship, I am seeking for 3 weeks' time, Lordship, to obtain instructions.
What's the settlement about? He's serving as what?
Lordship, this matter is pertaining to the illegal constructions of those poles and high tension wire in the land of the petitioner, Lordship.
Or they've been compensated.
Not yet, Lordship. The talks are going on, Lordship.
Okay, this so submits that as settlement talks are going on, matter be he prays that as settlement the matter be over 3 weeks. Prayers allowed in this matter for 3 weeks. Yes.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 29, Your Lordship. I humbly pray let this matter be taken after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
20?
29.
Who's for the petitioner?
Lordship, I'm for the
You have
petition.
objection?
No, Lordship.
1 week?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
2 weeks?
Yes, Lordship.
Okay, yes. Yes.
Obliged, Lordship.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, if I may beg to mention item number 28.
Apiana, yes. Other side is whom? How long?
3 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
No, 3 weeks. 22 matter. 2 weeks is.
Obliged.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
My Lord, this matter relates to the boundary dispute between the two
There's a
HEMA.
caveat by whom?
I'm on caveat. My friend is filed.
Okay. Which respondents file a caveat?
Well, it is respondent number 6.
Respondent number 6. Okay. Caveat petition number 8 of 2024. See in the caveat petition, Mr. K. Paul, the senior counsel with so-and-so, is present on behalf of the caveator. Arrear respondent number 4.
Number 6.
Number 6, sorry. In the main petition, caveat stands discharged. Yes.
My Lord, this matter relates to boundary dispute between the two HEMAs, HEMA Powell and the HEMA Maharam. Petitioner is a Maharam. Now, the boundary dispute was seized by the District Council from 2010, but matter did not proceed further in view of the shortage of the presiding officer and changes. In 2021, my friend has filed a writ petition where my Lord has directed the District Council to appoint the presiding officer and expeditiously proceed the matter and conclude the matter preferably within 10 months. So case was taken up thereafter, and the case was renumbered. And on my Lord, 26 April 2022, the tribunal has given me to file my show cause within 9 days. So immediately we file. Within 12 days, I filed it. And thereafter, parties were allowed to submit the documentary evidences, documentary papers. And later on, my lord, the matter came up on 15 June 2023. And when the hearing was there, my lord, I moved the application, seeking for further time to allow me to bring...
Before tribunal?
Before the one-man tribunal.
Yes, then?
I sought for seeking time to allow me to bring additional documents. So, additional documents. Now, my friends raised an objection, and he sought time from the tribunal that give me some time. We will take instruction from the party whether we need to oppose the application or not. So I served the application to the respondent number 6. So on the request of the respondent number 6, tribunal has a fixed date, new date, that is 19 June 2023. So the matter came up there. On that day, my lord, he filed an objection. So it was supposed to be heard on that day. My lord, that was fixed for hearing of my application for seeking for further time.
Which date was this?
That is 19 June 2023. 23. Now, tribunal, my lord, disposed of the entire petition on that day. Day. So being agreed, my lord, I filed an appeal, the appeal before the executive committee.
Now it was again went against you?
Yes, executive committee just simply upheld the decisions. So my upper submission, my lord, there is a fairness is not yet complied. My lord, the party is entitled fairness, the fair trial inquiry. Number one, my lord, I sought for time, so that my application required to be decided.
Are you challenging this tribunal's order?
Yes, that also I challenged before, my lord. Yes.
Even the tribunal order?
Yes, I'm challenging, my lord. Because from there itself, the fairness is not, my lord, adhered to. That was a basic grievance, my lord. So party need to entitle for, my lord, adducing proper evidence. Tribunal even can go for...
You say that the procedure was not, the proper procedure due process was not followed.
My lord.
You were not given enough opportunity to...
My lord. Had the matter was fixed on 15 June for final hearing, he can decide.
I'll just come to that order. It's Annexure 5, correct?
My lord.
The case finally heard 15/6.
My lord, that is a recording. But in fact, 15/6 is the listing for hearing. And on that day, I moved the application for seeking time.
The respondent prayed to allow him to file further additional documents to the evidence.
Yes.
The counsel application prayed for time 19 as she has to consult her client.
Right.
But on 19 June, appearance of petition raising objection to the previous one.
Yes.
I'm not getting a time frame. Okay, that's a consequence of this court's order also.
Yes, and on that day itself, my lord, without hearing...
The order is bad because it's not been allowed to adduce the additional documents.
My lord, that is my... It may not be... Yes. That is the basic grievance of the petitioner.
And then it went on appeal and the appeal is upheld.
Upheld, my lord. So only to
what
my
are the
prayer.
findings in the appeal?
Appeal, my lord, page number 45, my lord.
The findings?
45. With regard to the hasty decision on the part of tribunal, Lordship will kindly come to page number 48. That's paragraph 2. He has recorded, the executive committee has recorded, 48. Secondly, the contention raised in the appeal that the tribunal has passed the impugned order in a hasty manner is not accepted because, going to the records, the respondent has rightly pointed out that the present dispute is pending before the tribunal since 2010. And further, the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya Vice and such past and such has directed tribunal to complete the entire exercise and to educate on the matter within a period of 10 months. Ample time was given to both the parties to file their respective claims and documents. Submission made by the appellant.
Yes, Mr. Paul, for the cavitor.
So,
notice counsel.
Lordship, kindly should note this and...
Lordship, in fact, there was a time-bound direction by this court to complete the matter before the tribunal. The tribunal heard all parties. It's not that they have not heard. Now, the order was passed within the period, in fact, beyond the period prescribed by the High Court. Be that as it may, the main plank of objection against the tribunal decision is that the one that some evidence of some individual be taken up. The matter went before the executive committee, though it is the lower appellate authority. It took evidence of some individuals on behalf of the same of Maharam. And after examining everything, there is a concurrent finding of both the tribunal as well as the executive committee. It's a concurrent finding.
This is an appeal under that Eleka Act.
Eleka Act. 1991 Act.
Yes, Your
My
Lord.
Lord.
Yes, Kavita.
Just two things I wanted to point out. This entire idea of making a challenge before your lordships with regard to non-adducing of evidence cannot be sustained. If your lordships kindly come to page 41, that is the memo of appeal filed by them before the learned executive committee.
Yes.
Your lordships will kindly see the grounds at page 41.
David Roy.
And it's from D onwards. From C, these are the regular grounds. From D onwards, they have reference to the order of 1928. E again, findings of order of 1928. F, order of 1928.
Yes.
G, fact that as per order of 1928. F, H, order of 1928. As per order, so-and-so were not considered and only decision there were again 1928. Tribunal has 1928. So the entire memo of appeal, is based on that order
1928.
1928 because 1928, there was a spot inquiry made by these and deputy commissioner. And that goes against them, that was a document produced by them which goes against them. And which was relied by the tribunal.
You file affidavits then? Yes, Mr.
I have a short submission, Your Lordship, insofar as array of parties is concerned. Insofar they have made the tribunal, one-man tribunal.
Why being tribunal party?
My Lord,
Is it alleged malafide?
No, there is no allegation of malafide.
my Lord, the exercise of quasi judicial power, no doubt, my Lord.
No, strike him off.
Lordship, strike out.
Yes.
Respond number 5.
Heard Mr. Cheltharesu, then the senior advocate, counsel assisted by so-and-so by the petitioner. At the outset is noted that respond number 5, that the tribunal which had passed the order dated
My Lord, 19/6/2023.
also been arraigned as point number 5. Stop. In the concept view of the court, the tribunal is not a proper honesty party in the instant proceedings. Accordingly, these one of us struck off from the area parties. The party stop. Mr. B.G. Kinta, then the senior counsel with so-and-so is present on behalf of respondents 1 to 4. And number 6, through a caveat, is represented by Mr. K. Paul with so-and-so. As such, no further notice is called for. Stop. List this matter after 4 weeks for affidavits. If that's the case, that's the case, yes, that you can raise any time. You see, Mr. Chandra, yes, if they're correct, I mean, if we are going back to a 1928 order,
because
even those documents,
there is no whisper about the fact that they were aggrieved by the non-adducing of further evidence.
It is there. Ground number P, it is there, Lordship. My Lord, let him file a response.
That's because when it came to the High Court, he's taken up the brief, so he's found that additional grounds
Appreciating
there,
this,
yes.
even the exit committee raised
Yes.
I know this.
Dear Lordship, I am seeking the election of the PAC. Similar matters were listed yesterday and matter were listing on 17th of this month, Lordship. Let this matter be listed along with this petition.
Heard Mr. S. Sheikh as other, you are appearing for? All.
State respondent 1 to 4.
Yes, so for respondent 1 to 4 is present. Access notice on behalf of all the respondents. As similar matters are pending with regard to constitution of PEC, and are due to come up on the
17th, Lordship.
17 list together.
On
that date.
Daily list item number 1.
See, number 1. Office informed me you have not filed the evidence on affidavit.
My lords, these summons have not been served. That was one difficulty, my lords.
Why?
Even though we had taken steps, my lords, through registered post, the summons have not been delivered.
But I have a request, Lord, on behalf of the CEO and the DEO, my lord.
Who's CEO and DEO? Okay, yeah.
And the district election officer at that point in time, who's at present the Deputy Commissioner of West Khasi. So due to the preparations of the general elections, my lord, it will be difficult for us, my lord, as of now to come and depose, my lord. So, my lord, if your lordships permit, we will file our evidence by way of affidavit, and then at a later date, my lord, we will be able to.
No, but firstly is that today is fixed for
PW1, my lords. The difficulty was, my lords, even in respect of PW1, the summons is not served, as on today morning.
Okay,
Just show me the last
Mr.
one.
K. Paul and Senior Counsel appearing for the election petitioner has informed the court that though the matters fixed for evidence of PWD 1 and 2, 1 and 2 fixed today.
Ballots 1 and 2.
1 and 2, the summons could not has the report on the summons has not been received as such. What do we do then?
Ballots, may I pray your lordships can ballots then refix
What do them reschedule the date tomorrow or day after? What to do?
ballots tomorrow, day after again ballots will be the same difficulty.
That is why I was mentioning, my lord, because the election officer, my lord, his summons is for tomorrow and CEO is for day after, my lord.
Then you do one thing, you just put in your applications.
Ballots.
The service group, you know that then then we'll fix dates. Then we'll have to reschedule because if general elections are 19th, that means they'll have to.
It'll have to be post 19th ballots.
Yeah.
Post 19th again ballots. I don't know. They might be.
Because your case is important in the sense that the district election officer is very important.
Ballots.
Because
they would be able to establish the entire factum of the breach.
Mock.
Returning officer, my lord, in fact. Returning officer and presiding officer will be the main.
Anyway. You put in the application.
We'll file a formal application.
We'll file a formal application. Yes, that matter should be adjourned today because on non-service of summons on the required parties. Yes.
Item number 2.
Right.
Lordship, counter is awaited from the respondent
You
number
have to
8.
file. So we'll close it.
We were supposed to file affidavit today, Your
Yes.
Lordship. We need some time, Your Lordship. The respondent number 8, we are for respondent number 8. He's not keeping well, Your Lordship.
This matter is pending unnecessarily. Before revenue court is pending also.
No, from revenue court there is an order in my favor, Lordship. Against that order, the respondent came thrice, Lordship. And the last writ petition was withdrawn. And the court has imposed cost of rupees 10,000 because he has suppressed all the facts.
So what is this writ petition about then?
Here, Lordship, we are seeking
enforcement of
the order passed by the revenue court, Lordship.
That means they won't file affidavit. That means.
We'll file. We need some time, Your Lordship.
So you're resisting. If you can't resist it, so you're not filing affidavit. Otherwise, you're Kamini Modok.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship. Brother.
What to do, Mr.
My lord, our stand is that because of the dispute, we are not going for the mutation because that will only lead to further. If they can file the affidavit,
File it in
what
1
is
week.
there?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yeah, your name?
Peace
MSP Sunar is allowed last opportunity to file affidavit on behalf of 108. Just after 1 week. Yes.
Item number 3.
May it please your lordship.
For rejoinder?
Lordship, last time I sought time for filing rejoinder, but now we are contemplating that this matter may be taken up for hearing. We will not file our rejoinder.
Mr. Miomet submits that rejoinder will be necessary. We praise the matter is hearing. For this matter for hearing, usual course. Anton.
Item number 4.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship, on the last occasion we had submitted that the name of the deceased had been
sent for
forwarded.
revision,
Yes, your
yes.
lordship. We're still awaiting instructions on that, your lordship.
It's been sent.
I don't know, because actually the name is there reflected on the earlier occasion I have submitted. The name of the husband of the petitioner's name also is there. Lordship, his name is Emmanuel. It is a serial number 24. On the last occasion, if I'm not mistaken, I have produced this document to the court. It is court has reflected the same.
What instructions you received?
Your lordship.
The last order reflects that his instruction received, name of petitioner has been sent for regularization and clarifications awaited.
Your Lordship, the department has forwarded the list of employees,
He
Your
was
Lordship, for
working as what?
regularization.
He was working as LDA, come storekeeper.
Mr. Inauguri, competition for the respondents number 1 to 3. Please for the time to obtain clarification on the regularization of the name of the petitioner. Name of the husband of the petitioner.
Yes,
Your Lordship.
Lordship.
Ceased.
Just after 2 weeks. Yes.
Lordship.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Much blessed, Lordship.
Item number 5.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, I am appearing for the petitioner. The respondents are yet to file their affidavit in opposition.
Your
They had
Lordship.
filed and then they withdrew due to some error.
Your Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of respondent 1, 2, and 3. On the last occasion, I've prayed for withdrawing the old affidavit and filing afresh. However, there's been some difficulty in filing the fresh affidavit because the same mistake was again happened the affidavit. So I'm praying that due to some difficulty that 2 weeks time may be given.
Yeah, 2 weeks was the time is allowed to the respondent filing fresh affidavit. Thereafter.
Item number 6.
Obliged, ma'am.
Yeah, please, Lordship. Your Lordship will be filing affidavit in the course of the day.
Then we'll put it for hearing.
State already filed. We'll file rejoinder. We'll file rejoinder.
MSE Prasad submits that the affidavit on behalf of the respondent will fully file in the course of the day. Mr. Arkasa please will have to file rejoinder to the same. This after 2 weeks, yes.
Item number 7.
Lordship, in this matter, I'm praying 1 week's time to file my affidavit.
Can you see the order dated 12th March, my lord? 12th March, the last order. It is expected that the affidavit should be on board before the next date.
Yes. Has been filed today.
My lord, only respondent number 5 has filed and was served just now, my lord, a copy.
5 is whom?
5, respondent number 5. It's a private respondent.
I have to, in some difficulty because apparently instructions are not coming from the Public Service Commission. We take it up, my lords may kindly have it on Friday. I will ensure that by then the affidavit is on board.
Yeah, because yes, the thing is that
there is urgency in the matter, my lords. I appreciate it. So, Lordship may have it on Friday, my lords. I will ensure that the affidavit is on board.
Mr. K. Paul, an affidavit we have respondent 5 has been filed. Seems who's appearing for 5? That's your UGC? No. Oh, on behalf of respondent number 5. Mr. K. Next, Mr. K. Paul, Council submits that there has been some issues with regard to the receipt of instructions. He undertakes to correct the same and praise the matter on Friday. Yes, police the matter on Friday. Friday is the 5th. Yes.
5th. Madam, 5th. No. Obliged.
Item number 8.
Affidavit filed.
Lord, I'm filing it during the course of the day, my lord. This is serve a copy to me. Received copy.
7 and 8, what happened? Not received till now.
No.
ED card office note indicates that that is response number 7 that the office note indicates that ED card on with respect to respond number 7 and 8 have not yet received. So you take status.
My lord, we'll see, my lord, whether it's still awaiting for the AD card, my lord.
It's still waiting for AD, so you obtain status.
My lord.
That petitioner counsel obtains status of service on said respondent staff. Next paragraph, Mr. Philemon Longburi, 4326, submits that the affidavit on behalf of these respondents will be filed in the course of the day. What about 1 and 2?
KHDC won't be filing it.
Yes, MSM Kinta submits that on behalf of KHDC, respondent 1 and 2, no affidavit will be forthcoming. Just after
2 weeks, madam.
2 weeks, yes.
Obliged.
Item number 9.
May it please your Lordship, I'm only praying for 2 weeks' time, your Lordship, since we've just received the instruction.
Ms. Esrum Thao, Right of Mozika, submits that instructions were just been received, and 2 weeks' time they're required to prepare the affidavit. It is allowed less after 2 weeks. Yes.
Item number 10.
Anything to say?
No objection, Madam.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I'm praying an additional 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Pension matter?
Yes, Lordship.
Why additional 2 weeks?
1 week, Your Lordship. I'll file it in 1
Oh,
week.
the fresh matter?
Yes.
Yes. What about you? 2 weeks' time was prayed by respondents. You are Mr. M. Palan, we have 1 to 5. And I was Ibisa for 6. No? By Mr. Pala for 1 to 5 and so and so allowed this over 2 weeks. Yes.
11.
Lordship, here I pray for 2 weeks' time, Lordship. 1 to 3, Lordship.
Is this a pension matter also?
Pension matter, Lordship.
Yes. Yes, so second time it's come only.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, Sheikh GA for 1 and 2 and Ipasa for 3. How much time?
2 weeks. We are yet to receive instruction.
2 weeks.
Pray for 2 weeks time for affidavit. Prayers allowed. Just accordingly and so on.
Item number 12.
There are few matters, analogous matters are there, where Lordship has given sufficient time to the Union of India.
Your Lordship, no,
Till they
Your
are not
Lordship.
filing, my
Your
Lord.
Lordship, we're only praying 4 weeks' time, Your Lordship, for filing the affidavit. One
What
last
do these
chance.
matters?
This matter relates to matter port of fencing. Port of fencing. Enough time has been given by my Lord to do the other side.
Your Lordship, I'm just praying that one last chance may be given for the 4 weeks' time.
Yes, Mr. Paske, any information?
Yes, Your Lordship. Because the files have been moving up and they had sought some queries from us also, which we have replied back to the union. Okay. So I think they also require some time because they will be placing those files before the HLEC, High Level Empowered Committee.
Okay, yes. Ms. Rumthaus submits that the affidavit cannot be prepared. The affidavit, so Ms. Rumthaus on behalf of so-and-so, Vice Dr. N. Mozika, praised for further time for filing the affidavit in as much as the same is in stage of preparation stop. Mr. You're appearing for Mr. P. Paske for the respondent. What's the company called?
NBCC, Your Lordship.
One NBCC has supported the prayer of Esrum Thao and submits that they have also been contacted with regard to the supply of specific instructions. So accordingly, this is matter after 3 weeks. It is expected the next day the affidavit should be on board.
Yes, please.
Is that moving then? We won't record as please for the high level committee. Let it be.
21, 22, 24, 29, Lordship.
23 also.
How many matters are there?
Your Lordship, in fact, item number 12 to 25.
Okay.
13 matters, Your Lordship.
Hearing. Item
Deeply
13.
obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Item 30.
Mr. Kharwan Lang. Yes, Mr. Yuta.
Your Lordship, here, during the pendency of this case, Your Lordship, the petitioner has received 2 orders, Your Lordship, which are very relevant for disposal of this case, Your Lordship. One order was passed in 2018, Your Lordship, which says that in the light of the Supreme Court, that those employees who are who have rendered services for more than 10 years to be eligible for regularization. And one other which is passed on 5th March 2024, Your Lordship, which says that...
Is it included in the petitions here?
No, Your Lordship, this is, we just received this one. So
Let's see that. It's a government document.
yes, Your Lordship. Which says that those ad hoc employees who are appointed after 2007, Your Lordship, will be considered, Your Lordship, for regularization. Page 2, Your Lordship, paragraph. So I may be allowed to bring that document by way of an affidavit, Your Lordship.
Excuse me. Are you in the job or you been
Yes,
outside?
yes, sir.
You're
Still
still working?
Yes, yes.
This order applied to you, that means?
Yes, Your Lordship. And status quo may be maintained, Your Lordship.
You seen this, Mr. Barsaji?
No, my lord.
What's the other document, he said?
I just pray, Your Lordship, I may be allowed to find to bring this.
Let's see first whether these documents are. Can't read this one. Okay, Mr. B. Nyotana, Council Petitioner, submits that the petitioner has where did you get it from?
I just received last week, Your Lordship.
From whom?
I have no idea, but the petitioner.
Yes, Tommy. Petition. Certain documents which have come to light and have a bearing on the instant case have been received recently by the petitioner. So he prays that he may be allowed to bring the same on record by way of affidavit. Prayers allowed. Petitioner to find it said within
1 week.
Within 1 week. The matter is for hearing thereafter. Yeah. I know.
All right.
31.
Yes.
The pensioners matter, Milan. Okay.
What about the impact, the plan you had for settling the...
I pray this matter may come up at the end of the board, Your Lordship.
Who's appearing?
H. Kharwan Lang.
Where is he?
He's on leg, Your Lordship.
Okay, after some time.
32.
My lord, this matter relates to promotion to the post of the managing director of MIDC. We challenge the appointment of the private respondent.
All represented here, represented?
Yes.
Who's appearing for the private respondents?
I'm appearing for.
Both of them?
Or three of them, Your Lordship. The
Yes.
MIDC, the 3, 4, and 5, Your Lordship.
3, 4, and 5. How can you appear for? You're appearing for them also there by name.
Exactly.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Are the personal allegations leveled against 4 and 5?
That is there.
against
Because
five,
because
they
of that,
have
we
made some
implemented them
personal
personally.
allegations, but they are just speculations. There is no evidence, item evidence against him that he has manipulated
You have any
the board.
objections that she conducts on behalf of the
In fact, my
He
lord,
has raised.
I have raised that in my rejoinder. It is not appropriate to represent both.
In
But
that case, Your Lordship.
my objection is still there. The rest, my lords may.
Where is that rejoinder?
My rejoinder affidavit.
Yes.
My lord.
Yes, I got it. Yeah.
Well, in para 5, I've taken that plea. Well,
It's the rejoinder.
Who is the current managing director? That's point number 4.
number 4, my lord.
Number 4 is
And number 4 is filing the affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 3, 5 also. This is inappropriate, in fact. He cannot speak for the corporations since he himself is a party. You know, number 5 is already retired. My lord. He is no longer the employee
Here's the-
of the corporation.
Previous MD, Your Lordship, number
That
5.
means his collusion, that he alleges collusion. That means is, but the affidavit is.
Yes.
That is
I'm
apparent.
sorry, Your Lordship. Inadvertently, I filed it. When the objection raised, it struck me. Then, Your Lordship, I can take steps to rectify that, Your Lordship.
But can we, the High Court being a court of record, it's already come, you've already filed the affidavit.
Exactly.
You know? High Court is a court of record.
Yeah, I'll
And so it's
understand.
already been filed, it's the first affidavit, whether
But Your Lordship can see
can't
the- from
take
the-
cognizance of that affidavit.
Your Lordship can see from the allegations made by them whether there
No, even
was
then-
any collusion between the respondent number 5 and the...
No, you wish to file a fresh affidavit or you don't?
I wish to file a fresh affidavit, Your Lordship, if Your Lordship permits me.
Would you have objections to that?
The lordship has correctly pointed out my allegation proves to be, appears to be correct
Not proof
in
correct,
view of this
it's like-
position, my lord.
It's not a question of it's improper. That's all.
But let them file a separate affidavit.
Let them file a supplementary affidavit, but
Yes.
we will not allow you to, we will not
I'll not
disregard the early
represent,
affidavit.
I'll not represent all of them,
Yes.
Your Lordship.
Attention of this court has been drawn to the fact that the respondents 3, 4, and 5 have filed a common affidavit. Stop. In the rejoinder thereto, the writ petitioner has objected to the same for the reasons stated in this, for reasons stated therein, especially the fact that personal allegations have been made against, especially the fact that allegations have been made against the respondent number
5,
4 and 5. Stop. MSD Yangi, who had learned senior counsel, paying for that respondents, submits that the early affidavit was filed inadvertently and prays that you are allowed to file a supplementary affidavit. Stop. Next, considering the nature of the case, the prayers allowed. Yes. How much time required?
It's 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Yes, just after 2 weeks, yes. If you can't do it, that'll...
33?
Obliged.
33 and 34 are identical matters, my lord. Here, my lord, the petitioner in item 33. If I may refer to item 33, it's more or less the same.
33?
Item 33, WP 157. Lordship, yes. My lord, here, my lord, the petitioner, she is currently serving as the section officer at Nehu.
Section officer?
Section officer at Nehu. And the next promotional post is the post of assistant registrar, my lord.
Okay.
Now, petitioner in item 33 was promoted to the post of section officer in the year 2018, my lord. And as per the rules which were existing at that point of time, 3 years service was required in that post for the next promotional post to the post of assistant registrar, my lord. Now, lordship will kindly see page 29, my lord, of the writ petition, annexure 1. Lordship, this was the notification issued by the Nehu on November 26, 2021.
Yes.
After I had completed the 3 years from 2018. If I may, Lordship, here what has happened is, my lord, the recruitment rules, if I may just read, my lord, pursuant to the so-and-so resolution adopted in its meeting held on so-and-so date, bunch of resolutions, my lord, and in accordance with the recommendation of the 16th LCRC and 19th LCRC respectively.
What's LCRC?
I'm not aware of the full form, my lord.
Local Cadre Review Committee.
Local Cadre Review, okay.
Obliged.
Yes.
The Vice Chancellor is pleased to notify the recruitment rules in the post in respect of the posts of Deputy Registrar, Assistant Registrar, and Documentation Officer as per Annexure 1, 2, and 3 respectively. And we were concerned with the post of Assistant Registrar, my lord. And I also beg to draw your lordship's attention to the last line, my lord. The recruitment rules for the above posts shall come into force with effect from the date of its notification. So, the rules which were applicable on 26th of September 2021 were this rule, my lord, which is there at Annexure 2. Lordship will kindly see page 32, my lord.
32.
32.
Okay.
Lordship will kindly see the column at the bottom as marked as Roman 2, eligibility. A section officer will become eligible to be considered for promotion to the post in the university, provided that he or she has completed 3 years of regular service on or before the 1st January preceding the date of the DPC meeting. Now, this was the criteria, lordship. And
3 years regular service.
3 years of regular service, my lord. Lordship
Second officer, SO2,
assistant registrar.
Okay.
Now, lordship will kindly see page 38.
Yes,
page 38, my lord. This is. This was a letter, my lord, issued by the UGC to the Nehu. If I may read, my lord, with reference to your letter date number so and so, on the subject mentioned above, I am directed to request you to frame the cadre recruitment rules of all non-teaching posts, including statutory or other academic posts, and submit the CRR as part of the ordinance along with the cadre recruitment rules of all non-teaching posts, including statutory posts and other academic posts, to the MOE for approval. However, till the process of approval of ordinance on cadre recruitment rules is obtained from MOE, university may not fill up the regular non-teaching post till the ordinance on CR approved by the Ministry of Education. Now here, my lord, what is important is that the university may not fill up till the time the CRR, which is supposed to be approved by the ministry, has been notified, my lord. Now, lordship will kindly see thereafter what has happened, my lord, at page 41, annexure 5. Lordship will see this is the letter issued by the Assistant Registrar on 7 July 2022 to the petitioner, my lord. This is to inform you that DPC, in order to assess your suitability for promotion to the post of Assistant Registrar, is scheduled to be held on 15 July 2022 at 11 a.m. You are requested to report for personal interview. Now, this notice was given to me, my lord, as per the existing rules for 3 years. Having found me eligible, they have called me for interview, my lord. This DPC was never held, my lord. That is our first grievance, that this DPC was never held. It was never formally recalled or otherwise cancelled.
No, because it's consequent upon this 38. Correct?
Yes.
Because the 38 says
that they may not fill up.
Yes, I'm trying to request you frame the character recruitment rules of all noting posts, including statutory officers and so submit to the other part ordinance, long sender so and so.
Yes.
How it will process approval or ordinance of character recruitment is obtained with him, it may not fill up regular non-teaching portal. So has this been obtained?
Yes. If I may just take your lordship, just once again, my lord. In the first rules, which was notified in November 2021, 3 years, a certain eligibility was given, and those rules were
fine.
Subject
but
to
this
review.
is January 22, correct?
Yes. Now in January 2022, they said that you are required to frame the CRR.
Until then,
you may not fill up the post. In any event, my lord, in July 2022, they called me for the interview for DPC on the existing rules, because till then the new CRR did not come, my lord. Now, lordship will kindly see thereafter at page 43 is the notification of 24th November 2022, my lord. This is the notification by which, my lord, the CRR has come into place. Lordship will see the Vice Chancellor is pleased to notify adoption of UGC's model cadre recruitment rules in toto in respect of the non-teaching posts, including statutory and other academic posts in the university. Notification shall come into force from the date of its adoption by the Executive Committee, that is 11th November 2022. So on the date when the TPC was supposed to be held, my lord, this rule was nowhere there. And
no, but there's a caveat before that.
Yes.
In January 2020, you said there is no filling up. That's why DPC is not held, I suppose.
Yes. Now, my lord, we'll kindly see the at page 44. This is the new rule, my lord. Page 44. The new rule, my lord, lordship will kindly see 11, promotion. So from 3 years it has been changed to 5 years, my lord.
Okay. The next year, 8.
Annexure 8 at page 44.
SO to Assistant Registrar?
Yes, 5 years.
5 years. So you're out now?
Yeah, at that point of time, I was not eligible as per the new rules. However, I was eligible as per the earlier rules when the vacancy arose, my lord, and when the DPC was notified. Now, lordship will kindly see that we have also placed reliance on other universities which are following the same UGC rules. For example, my lord, Mizoram University, where they have appointed as per the existing rules. Lordship will kindly have that at page 46. So, the other universities, my lord, they have appointed as per the existing rules. And why, my lord, we have come with the prayer that we should be promoted, or our promotion should be considered as per the existing rules when the vacancy arose. Lordship will kindly have page 40, my lord. 40.
Yes.
Lordship, this is part of the office memorandum, my lord, issued by the ministry. Just an extract, my lord. Lordship will kindly have page 40, 3.1.
Yeah.
Lordship, if I may take your lordships to 5 lines from the bottom of the paragraph. It starts with, my lord, a vacancy.
Yes.
A vacancy shall be filled in accordance with the recruitment rules in force on the date of vacancy, unless rules made subsequently have been expressly given retrospective effect. Since amendment to recruitment rules normally have only prospective application, existing vacancies should be filled as per the recruitment rules in force. Now, my lord, our grievance is that the original recruitment rules came into effect from November 2021. The DPC was notified in July 2022, and till that time there was no other rule, my lord. And in the month of November 2022, they have come up with the new CRR without retrospective effect. And that is with effect from that date itself. So on the date when the DPC was held...
But one thing, the DPC was never held.
DPC was never held. It's just that we got the notification, we went to the university and they said that we are not holding the DPC. No, they never recalled it, no formal order was passed as to why it was not held. And hence, my lord, we came up with this writ petition with the prayer to consider our promotion as per the existing rules, which were prevalent at the time of when the vacancy arose. Our lordship will kindly have their affidavit, my lord. In my humble submission, my lord, that the sum and substance of their affidavit is that they were prohibited by the UGC from holding any DPC. If lordship will see, if lordship has the affidavit at page 4, my lord. Lordship, paragraph 7, that with regard to the statements made in paragraph 7 of the petition, deponent states that the letter of the UGC as referred to was in fact 19/1/2022, categorically providing therein that university was required to frame the CRR for all non-teaching posts, including statutory and other academic posts, and submit the same as part of ordinance for necessary approval of the Ministry of Education. And further, that pending the process of such approval of ordinance from the ministry, the university should not fill up the regular non-teaching posts. It is clear and apparent from the said letter that pending approval of the recruitment was to be framed and submitted as part of the ordinance before the Ministry of Education. The university was not authorized to make any appointment in the regular non-teaching post. And similar, my lord, lordship will also see the last line of the paragraph at page 5. Therefore, in the circumstances, university has no authority to proceed with the DPC to make the appointment in contravention with the direction issued by the UGC. Now, lordship, if I may humbly submit, my lord, that lordship has seen the letter of 19 January 2022. That is at, my lord, page 38 of my writ petition. The crucial word was may, my lord, that the university may not fill up till the new CRR has been implemented. So there was no prohibition per se, or
no, just read carefully.
Lordship will kindly have
your whole case hinges on this point, then you have to read carefully. See, you read it, yes.
Lordship has page 38, my lord.
Yes.
If I may read that line, my lord. However, till the process of approval of ordinance on CRR is obtained from MOE, university may not fill up the regular non-teaching posts. So the option was, my lord, in all fairness, given to the university to go ahead or to not to go ahead.
Suppose you are found not suitable by the DPC?
No, if the DPC was held and I was not found suitable, that would have been a different case altogether, my lord. Here they have...
The thing is that, see, now, have you acquired, what kind of vested right have you acquired? You have acquired the right for consideration, correct?
Yes.
Then?
No, my only submission here, my lord, is that if on January 2022, they were prohibited from holding any DPC, there was no question of, my lord, asking me to come for the DPC as per the existing rules in the month of July 2022, which is much subsequent to this letter of 19 January, my lord. Which means that the university in its wisdom, my lord, went ahead with the DPC, my lord, but however, without any...
So follow-up, there was no follow-up this letter?
Nothing, my lord, nor in the affidavit
regarding
also.
cancelling the DPC?
Nothing, my lord, nothing.
Was DPC ever held for other candidates after this letter, January 22 letter? For other non-teaching posts?
Yes. Now that part, lordship has seen the affidavit. Their thing is that they were prohibited, my lord. They are not saying that I was not eligible or anything like that. They are saying that they were prohibited. Now lordship will kindly have my rejoinder, my lord. Lordship will kindly have my rejoinder at page 6, paragraph 12.
Page 6?
Page 6 at paragraph 12, my lord, of my rejoinder. If I may read, my lord, that the petitioner begs to state that similar to the existing rules pertaining to the post of UDC assistant and section officer in the said university by notification dated 29/10/2020 issued by the registrar, the recruitment rules for the post of assistant registrar was notified with similar noting that the same shall be subject to revision review on receipt of the UGC CRR. Moreover, in any case, there was no bar or provision imposed by the UGC whatsoever. As such, as per the existing rules, the respondent university has held 3 DPCs for promotion to the post of section officer, assistant and UDCs, which were held on February-March 2021, on 25/10/2021, and again on 21/12/2021. So, my lord, one notification was for the post of deputy registrar, registrar, and assistant registrar, and a similar notification was there, which I have enclosed, my lord, at page 11. Lordship will see similar notification to my notification of November, my lord. 6 posts, and these rules also was, my lord, subject to the CRR with effect from...
No, regarding that prohibition, that may not, it's not here.
Yeah, no, it's the same rules. It's the same. The notification is the same.
No, but then the subsequent, the January letter 22, that is give them a handle.
Yes, that is for all non-teaching posts.
Yes, that's given a handle not to hold.
Yes,
DPC
but in
for you.
any event, for the other posts of section officer...
And why did they issue that letter on 22 July then, if there was an embargo?
Now, if I may also take your lordship to page 13 of the rejoinder itself. Lordship will kindly see at Annexure 2, page 12, 13 and 14. This is a letter issued by the Registrar of Nehu himself. The Lordship will see the signature in the page 14. If I may take your Lordship's attention to page 13 at point number 3, my lord.
Yes.
Promotion matters. This is on 26 April 2023. As per the earlier deliberations on the matter, Establishment 1 and 2 have prepared all pending cases of promotion based on old CRR and new CRR in tabular format, which is under examination by the university authorities for consideration. Meanwhile, the university has sought for a communique directive from UGC on those cases whose promotions to the next higher posts are due prior to implementation of the new CRR. Looking into the critical nature of promotion matters, university may seek some more time in examining individual cases after thoroughly going through the dossier.
Do you have any authorities that cover your case?
Lordship, my authority, my lord, at this very point, I am sorry, my lord.
Why? If there has to be a, but if this is what you you have only to argue on your vested right.
Lordship, please.
And maybe legitimate expectation.
I am not saying that they should promote me. I am saying that they should consider my promotion.
Do you feel you've acquired some vested right?
Because if they had not called me for the DPC, then I would have not.
There's no vested right acquired.
Yes. Now they have not. They have.
So the very fact that they called you DPC after the issuance of the January 22 letter
shows, my lord, that
shows
they decided
that they were still in contemplation of
and even the letter of
applying the old rules and considering for promotion.
Now that is one part. For the other posts, they have applied the existing rules after the notification of January, and they have promoted in the year 2021 as per the existing rules. All the more, my lord, in 2023 also, the registrar himself is saying that we need
that they can say that's right to the unions. Right to unions have to please them.
Yes,
Mr. Sen.
Now, nowhere in their affidavit they have said that we have cancelled the DPC.
Lordship will kindly take my affidavit.
Yes.
Now, the first letter, my lord, by which a provisional rule was certified, my lord, contrary to the, my lord, instruction of the UGC, that is at page 10, my lord, Annexure 1. Dated 26 November 2021.
Yes.
Now, my lord, it says that pursuant to such and such, my lord, the resolution of the executive committee adopted in the meeting such and such, and in accordance with the recommendation of 16th LCRC and 19th LCRC respectively, the Vice Chancellor is pleased to notify the recruitment in respect of the post of Deputy Registered Assistant Assistant. Now, this paragraph was not read out. The above recruitment rule is subject to review, revision on receipt of common recruitment rules from UGC for all central university or any directive, whichever is earlier. So we have categorically provided there. At one point, my lord, we initiated on the basis of some provisional rules. But we knew, my lord, the instructions were coming. And once the instruction come, your lordship understand, my lord, the status of the directive issued by the UGC. My lord, this is binding on us under the UGC Act. We cannot, my lord, deviate from it. Now, my lord, we no doubt initiated the process, but clarified that if instruction comes, my lord, that will prevail. Or new rules come, that will prevail. So, my lord, though the DPC was called, in the meantime, what happened, your lordship? UGC has issued the instructions. 21st January 2022. And there, my lord, it has been categorically provided, my lord, pending finalization of the rule, may not. Now, my learned friend is saying it has given a discretion. My lord, it's not a discretion. This is a clear prohibition, Your Lordship. That's what we have stated, my Lord, category. Your Lordship, I have stated in paragraph 7 of my affidavit. Sorry, Your Lordship. Paragraph 7, my learned friends, paragraph 5 of my affidavit, that with regard to the statement made in paragraph 4 of the writ petition, the respondent state that notification dated 26/11/21, based on decision of the Executive Council of the University taken in its meeting such and such, the second subparagraph of the said notification had clarified that the recruitment rule is subject to review, revision, and receipt of common cadre rules of the UGC for all central universities, any directive whichever is earlier. The writ petitioner has deliberately not pointed out this aspect. The university was advised by the University Grant Commission by letter dated 14/8/15, while forwarding the OM dated 13/12, to frame recruitment rules in respect of all non-teaching posts and submit the same for its approval. The matter on being placed before the local cadre review committee in its 10th meeting held on 15 and 4/9/15, a recommendation to constitute a subcommittee to examine and make the recommendation on revision of the existing rule in accordance with the broad guidelines of the deputy had been made. Such decision of the LCRC was for reason that there were a number of sanctioned posts under non-teaching categories, some of which were isolated in nature. The subcommittee examined the matters in phase-wise. In the first phase, the recruitment rules in respect of ministerial cadre was considered and placed before the 17th meeting of the LCRC held on 28/11/19. And the recommendation of the recruitment rules in respect of the section officer, etc., were placed in the 173rd Executive Council meeting, and pursuant to the decision of the Executive Council, notification dated such and such was issued. Similarly, the LCRC took into the recommendation of the subcommittee in respect of the revision of the recruitment rules of the post of Deputy Registrar, Assistant Registrar in its meeting held on 19 and 20. The recommendation of the LCRC in the matter was considered by the Executive Council meeting, and thereafter the notification dated 26/11/21. So, my lord, under this situation it has been, but then we were very, my lord, sure that these were all temporary, but in the meantime, my lord, if any instruction comes...
I mean, across the board, there were no promotions at all.
Exactly.
That's just stated even in affidavit, that the entire promotion process was kept at standstill.
Well, DPC was not held at all. DPC was not held.
Any other post?
No, that did, my lord, DPC was not held at all.
For any other post?
In the statement paragraph of the writ petition, the difference is, my lord, I have made a statement. My lord, paragraph 8. That with regard to the statement made in paragraph 8, 9, 10, and 11 of the writ petition, the respondent states that the office memorandum notification dated 19 issued by the deputy government of India had no bearing in this regard, as much as the date of the proposed DPC, that is 15/7/2023, there was a clear prohibition from the UGC from making any appointment in any non-statutory pending framing of the approval of the common cadre rules. In the circumstances, university was not in a position to conduct and proceed with the DPC. Therefore, the contention that this is not correct, hence denied. So, any non-statutory post, my lord.
So, you did not do anything that time?
No,
sure.
No, at all. My lord, we have made a categorical statement here. Because, and then, Lordship will see his prayer. What is his prayer in the writ petition? His prayer is to consider his case now, my lord, as per the provisional rule which was notified in 21, my lord. We cannot, my lord, we have been prohibited, your lordships. And secondly, my lord, it's not a case that the DPC has been held, my lord, some recommendation has been made, it's not implemented. Then perhaps the question of vested right.
He acquires the
what right?
He was called, DPC was called by you. Notwithstanding the fact that you see there's a bar. The letter was very much in your knowledge, that's January 22, yes. and the DPC was called on
July.
July 22.
For sitting on 15.
But then in the 20, when we notified this rule, because these are obviously under those, my lord, provisional rules. Now, while we notified the provisional rules, we made it clear to everybody, this is subject to review in case any recommendations, my lord, any rules or instruction come from the
So that you said you notified on?
This is I notified way back in 21, my lord. This was well within the knowledge of everyone. That is in my affidavit, Your Lordship, Annexure 1, page 10.
First notification is 26 November 2021.
No, that we have clarified. It's not that it's not within the knowledge.
And the CRR has...
Subparagraph 1, Your Lordship.
The CRR has come on, my lord, November.
November?
Not... the new CRR has come with effect from 11/10/2022.
All right, that ultimately came. Now, our contention is any promotion minor will be regulated by this.
I'll give you bring authorities.
Yes, ma'am.
It's such similar situation where if it's been called and where you'll be governed by the old rules.
And the other contention raised by my learned friend in Mizoram. No, well, the law has been very clear. Mizoram, something they might have done, we do not know. And Mizoram University is not a party, so lordship cannot.
Only one point, my lord, which my learned senior has said that they have not held any DPC. Categorically, I had read
Non-statutory post, no.
in my
Very
rejoinder
categorical.
that 3 DPCs were held as per the existing
Which
rules.
posts?
Lordship posts of section officer, section assistant, and UDC. UDC, my lord, UDC. Then the next promotion post is
Is that recruitment or for?
No, promotional. DPC. DPC is for promotion. my lord.
Same day.
No, this was held in 2021.
21.
21.
21 is fine, but 22 the prohibition came.
No, in December 21, after the thing.
No, January, it's this 22 January the thing came, the prohibition.
Yes. But I am just trying to say that they have held the DPC as per the existing rules.
You bring in the authority,
And
we
even
give
that,
in opportunity, otherwise
yes. If I may just try to.
you can get it by afternoon.
Today, week's time or Monday.
Week's time? No.
Monday.
Yes, Monday. It's a matter of Monday. It's enable the council petitioner to furnish some authorities in support of his case. Yes. Otherwise,
They should not have called me for the.
they didn't call you.
That is one
If they
part.
called you, you've been cloaked with, some armor.
Now the other
But they
thing is,
haven't
my lord,
called
with
you.
the passage of time.
Why?
Yes.
Now I am also eligible as per the.
That's a
rules.
different.
Now eligible now.
As per, with the passage of time, now I am eligible as because 5 years I
Alright.
have from 18.
Hmm.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes.
Lordship, I will need more time. Little time, not much. Because I am doing simultaneously.
He does
Yes.
praise that you allowed 3 weeks for the time to reconstruct the file.
Yes. Obliged.
Praise allowed. There's no 3 weeks.
31?
Reconstruct the file in 3 weeks. But then, court has observed yesterday, but all the copies, you don't having any problem obtaining the copies from the
Yes, I have obtained. Now only the few affidavits are left. I'm collecting. I'll do as soon as possible.
Yes, Mr. Wood.
This is
If I can take your lordship to the memorandum of understanding, specifically to page number 32, Milan.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, before my learned senior commences, Lordship, I pray that I may be allowed to file the affidavit of opposition for respondent number 4 in the course of the day, Your Lordship. Lordship, the affidavit is ready.
That is very welcome, Milan. Actually, we were looking forward.
For is whom?
For
The
MECL,
MECL.
Lordship.
Okay, when the matter has been taken up to consideration, Mr. H. Karwanlang, counsel for respondent for praise him allowed to file an affidavit in the course of the day.
Lordship.
The same is allowed. Will listen after?
Next week?
After 1 week, yes.
Next week? Is it?
Yes. In case you want to make some comments with, yes. Nak pendapat TV. Thank you.
Hello, Lodge.